Chuck Norris could stab you with a worm. Chuck Norris can swim and skydive at the same time. Chuck Norris can drive to the moon on foot. Chuck Norris can freeze water using a toaster. He who laughs last laughs best. He who laughs at Chuck Norris dies. Chuck Norris's dog is trained to pick up his own poop because Chuck Norris will not take shit from anyone. Chuck Norris has won a tennis match against a wall. Chuck Norris does not need pressure cookers. The food cooks itself out of pressure. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy were all real at one time. Then they met Chuck. There can only be one living legend. Chuck Norris ordered a Big Mac at Burger King and got one. Chuck Norris can convert kilograms into centimeters and pounds to inches. Chuck Norris's favorite game is winning. When Chuck Norris gives you the finger, he's telling you how many seconds you have left to live. Chuck Norris once had to go to court. The judge got life in prison. Chuck Norris doesn't need a license to drive a car. The car needs a special license to be driven by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris uses a stunt double during crying scenes. Chuck Norris doesn't fall. He merely tests the durability of the floor with his face. Chuck Norris lives in an all-white house with all-white furniture and all-white carpet. Why? Dirt knows better. Chuck Norris is not only a noun, but a verb. Chuck Norris never needs help. Help needs Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He simply decides what time it is. Chuck Norris abducts aliens. Chuck Norris doesn't age. He levels up. Chuck Norris said, "Come on," and on came. All men are created equal, equally inferior to Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can make a snowman with sand. Jokes about Chuck Norris are not funny, but all are afraid not to laugh. Chuck Norris went for a swim in the ocean. The sharks headed for land. Chuck Norris doesn't beat around the bush, he beats up the bush. Chuck Norris doesn't need to mow his lawn, he dares the grass to grow. Chuck Norris says you should like and subscribe and watch my other videos.